Why can't I just get over him already? I'll try to keep it as short and concise as I can, but it's a long story. I started dating a man in October of 2018. He told me very early on that his last relationship ended because of an emotional affair he had with Lisa. When he broke up with his ex, Debbie, he realized he didn't want to be with Lisa in a real relationship. While definitely a flag, his honesty from literally our first date helped to reassure me that he wanted to move past this and do better. Fast forward over 3 years and I move in with him in February of 2022. 3 weeks later I find out he's been cheating, condom wrappers, with Lisa on and off since we broke up, for 2 weeks, for over a year before. We try to make it work, couples counseling, individual counseling, no contact with Lisa, etc. But ultimately he dumped me for Lisa while I was sick and alone in a hotel room half a world away on a work trip. I returned to the US, piece my life together, and know that he's with her. His family is on my side and are embarrassed and grieving. About 2 months after he dumped me, he reaches out, said what I had needed to hear, and we start to reconnect. This continues for a year and a half of a romantic relationship, physical, but no s.x, and we see each other several times a week and speak at least once a day. I make it clear that I can forgive him, but am struggling to trust him. I ask him several times if he has seen Lisa, and he says he has not. At least once I find out he is lying. The night of his birthday in early October was also the night before I left for a big overseas vacation. We spend the evening together, and then I get a message from Lisa telling me that I dodged a bullet. Quick caveat, she reached out to me after the initial affair was discovered and tried to convince me to leave him and that he didn't deserve either of us. This was a pattern with his ex. Lisa has told him many times that she never wants to see him again, but never truly means it and is always happy to run back when he shows interest again. Basically, she's a desperate liar who will do anything to be with him. He fesses up to me that he has seen her and slept with her a few times for the year and a half we were back in each other's lives. While not surprised, I'm upset and disappointed. On my way back from the trip, I wrote him a long letter explaining that I loved him dearly but needed to walk away. I made clear what he would have to do to be back in my life and told him I was done. I find out that 24 hours after I returned, he was with Lisa. In the meantime, Lisa had emailed his parents to berate him, and they were obviously not impressed or excited. It's been 8 months since we have spoken. I have reached out 3 times to see about getting a few things back from his apartment, but never begging to get back together with him. I have shared feelings and sadness about how things ended, but have never begged him to get back together and have reiterated my expectations for him to ever be in my life. I don't think he has blocked me, but he has not responded or given me my things back. His parents have tried and a few of my friends have tried, and he just doesn't respond. I'm a bit surprised that he has not reached out all or come crawling back. Don't they say, they always come back? It's not that it's what I want or think would be good for me, but I would feel some satisfaction or validation in it. In March, I broke down and messaged Lisa, who said they had been seeing each other, and then immediately asked if he's been in contact with me. I got a bit of satisfaction in that. To this day, he has not come clean to his parents of the relationship status with Lisa. I strongly suspect he went away with her this weekend and lied to his parents about why he couldn't join a family function. I want to move forward and am definitely closer to being ready to get back out there. The issue is that he was my first serious boyfriend, and we met when I was 32. I am now 37, and we spent a total of 5 years together. We talked about marriage and kids, and I thought this was it. I'm proud of myself for staying strong and walking away. I know multiple things can be true at once. My friends and family, as well as his, have been amazing and encouraged me to find someone deserving. I'm just struggling to accept that this is over forever, and I likely will never speak to him or see him again. I'm struggling with the feeling that I am not worthy of being missed or fought for and can't understand why he keeps going back to her. I know this is about his issues, but they get to be miserable together while I'm miserable alone. I need to know that they won't last, but I know no one can guarantee. I know that getting over a traumatic breakup is not linear or easy, but I just am feeling so stuck.